Hi guys. So today I will be showing you how to set up a domain controller and how to join the domain with another computer. Today's video will be made using my VMware ESXi virtualization server, my Dell PowerEdge R900. I'm running a full virtual network, so I'm running a pfSense box, I'm running a Server 2012 R2, and a Windows 8.1 client, virtually. Let's start off by adding a role and feature to the server, a role-based or feature-based installation. Select the server that you want to install it to, and you want to install the Active Directory domain services. The Active Directory domain services will ask you if you want to install all the needed accessories for the Active Directory, and so you will say yes to that, and that is what all we need for this video. We will get a confirmation and we will begin the installation. I won't bore you with the installation at this point, so I will speed the video up. So the install has finished. All we have to do is configure it. So let's configure it now. After the installation, we will see the notification to be able to promote this server to be a domain controller. So we want to add a new domain. So let's say test.test. We have to type in a domain, a directory service restore mode password, which is a master password that you should always use the highest security for. There is no DNS delegation. There is no DNS installed on this server, therefore there is no delegation needed here. The NetBIOS name is what you will see the domain as. Therefore, in my case, it will be test. Here are all the database places. For me, the stock ones are fine. Here are all the configurations we have just made. It will check all the system requirements before finishing the installation. This might take a while. There are a few things that can help the this installation be more successful. For example, a static IP address should be assigned to the server, which I haven't done. And there is no DNS server because it cannot be found. Now we can click install. You will see all the errors that we have just created. So the computer will we will be signed out of our account. The server will restart, will stop all the services, and it will continue on functioning afterwards. The administrator account will be added to the domain. So now we can log into the system. So after the restart, we have to now set up the networking and the DNS. Actually, first let's set up the DNS. So here's the DNS server, and we have to make a reverse lookup zone. This is going to be the primary zone. On this domain controller, it's an IPv4. We type in the network ID, which in my case it's 192.168.1. This is fine, and now that we have added it, now we can go into the networking sharing center, set up the computer to use the DNS server of not Google but itself. In better cases, this DNS, your network DNS, should go through your Windows server's DNS, so you should also end up by making the forward lookup zone as well. But I'm not going to show you that in this video. So coming over to the Windows 8 system, all we have to do is set up the DNS so that it should look at this DNS server that we have here. And then we can join the domain. Yes. After that, we can go back out into our control panel. And after that, we can go into our control panel. System and security, system, change the work group, use the network ID, this is part of the business network, use the domain, and then type in your username and password for a user that has access to the domain, so you are allowed to join the domain with it. Now we need to type in the domain. We need to authenticate. And it should work. Actually, we do not want to add it. If you have an existing account that you are now looking at, you can add that to the domain, but we're not going to, since there is an administrator already. And after that, all you have to do is restart the computer. And now you have to log into you have to log into a domain account. So in this case, we will have to sign into. So this is showing the W81. So this is supposed to be this computer, but we want to log into a domain or that we have. So test, for example. So we will want to log into test. We will type in the password and the username at test and the password of the user, and it will authenticate. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you want to have anything featured in the video, please PM me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.